Freddie, did you want to say good morning? Did you want to say hello? Well, you had a lot to say a second ago. Hey friends, welcome back to another Wellness Wednesday. This cat wants to claw my leg. I don't know why she thinks that that's such an endearing thing to do, but it sure does not feel nice. And it's going to rip my pants. So anyways, welcome back to another Wellness Wednesday. It is the 2nd of February, so the year is, off to the races already. So at the beginning of January, I did a video about my goals for January and some challenges I was putting forth for myself. And so I just wanted to give you a quick update on those. I'm also going to give you an update on my weight for January and just my ideas for February. So first off, my goals for January were to do yoga at least 3 times a week, and I have succeeded on that goal, which felt very good. It always feels good when I, do my yoga in the morning, and I always wonder why I don't keep doing it. Why do I ever stop when it feels this good? So that was good to get back into the routine of that. I also had the goal of replacing my second cup of coffee in the morning with a cup of tea instead, just to see how it would go, reducing my coffee a little bit and having a longer time in between meals, just without calories, because the tea I don't put anything into, but coffee I do put my creamer in. So I did really well on that goal for the first 2.5 to 3 weeks of the month. And it kind of went out the window once I got sick. And when I was sick with the virus, I did have some changes to my appetite and a little bit of weird taste loss and smell loss. And I really lost my appetite quite a bit and got full really fast. And so I felt like I just needed to keep all of my options open. Like whenever something sounded good, and I'll get into this later talking about my lean days and how I did those and didn't do those for the month. But I just felt like I needed to have get calories in. So whenever something sounded good, I went ahead and had it. So I still wanted to have my morning coffee. I always have the first morning coffee, but then my second morning coffee, I would want to have, and I was like, it's calories, they're good, healthy fat calories. So I went ahead and just threw the morning tea thing out the window and started having my second cup of coffee in the morning again. So I think that was, I was happy with how that challenge worked out. I kind of just wanted to see if I would start really enjoying the tea in the morning. And because sometimes once you start a challenge like that, you end up at the end and you're like, oh wow, I didn't know I would enjoy this so much, and I could never see going back to what I was doing before. I was that way with having stevia in my coffee. I used to have stevia in my coffee all the time, and I did a Whole30 where I didn't have it, and then by the end of it I was like, stevia in coffee is disgusting and I will never go back to that. But this challenge turned out that I really do like my mid-morning coffee, and even going without it for several weeks, it didn't change me, and I'm happy to have my mid-morning coffee back in my life. All right, and then the last challenge that I had for myself was 3 lean days a week for the month of January, and I did those up until I got sick, which was, it'll be 2 weeks ago on Friday. So about a week and a half ago that I started feeling sick. And like I said, my appetite was kind of messed up. And I knew it was probably not a great idea to do, a lot of lean days during that time. I need the calories to heal and to overcome, the virus. And so I decided to just throw lean days out the window. And it was good because like I said, my appetite was low, and I felt like I just really needed to eat whatever sounded good, within reason, of course. I did not go off of keto or anything like that. I just didn't want to limit myself to lean foods for sure. I wanted to make sure I was getting plenty of calories in. So my lean days completely went out the window for the last week and a half. I told you last week that I was thinking about starting them up just to finish out January, but that just never felt right, and so I didn't. And so I haven't done any lean days for about a week and a half now. And for the month of February, I am considering just eating my baseline diet and not doing any lean days, and just kind of see where I end up at the end of the month as far as my weight. If my weight continues to go down, or if I'm able to maintain just eating my baseline diet, I think it would be interesting. And so as far as a weight update, on January 1st, I was 154.1. And as of yesterday, February 1st, I was 148.1. So I am solidly in the 140s right now, which I still cannot believe. And it means I am down 6 pounds for the month of January. I still, every time another month goes by and I have another loss, I still kind of can't believe it. My baseline diet plus the lean days seems to be working really well for me to lose weight. And I keep expecting, the weight loss to stop and even to go backwards, after every other diet I've ever done. But it just seems to be working really well. I feel like I found my sweet spot as far as protein and as far as fat on my baseline diet, and then adding in those lean days seems to really kick in the fat loss. So whenever I need that, it's there. But my baseline diet, I don't feel like I've been on other diets where if you go back to eating anything near regular, or you go to not being hungry, feel like you have to get back to that whatever lower calorie or whatever thing that was causing you to lose weight was. But with this, I feel like my body is working so efficiently that I can maintain, and I can have the tool to lose weight if I want to, whenever it's a good time for that. But my body is just working the way it's supposed to, where I can eat, I can be full, and my weight stays stable. And I have tools that if I want to, kick up the weight loss and, have my body live off of body fat for a little while, I can do that. And it just feels really good to feel like things are working like they're supposed to. So for February, I'm not planning at this point to add in the lean days. I'm really curious if I just keep going on my baseline diet. I'm just curious what my body is going to do. If for some reason I start seeing my weight really shoot up really fast, maybe I would, jump back into some lean days. I'll let you guys know if that comes about. So I will be watching my weight, and I feel like I'm at the place where I can tell pretty easily, the way my clothes fit, if I'm gaining or losing, because I've lost a lot of the excess fat. Now I can really see when I'm losing and when I'm gaining. Before, when I had a lot more extra fat on my body, it was kind of hard to tell. So it's more important to do measuring, and the number on the scale, it was more important to really keep an eye on that to know if I was gaining or losing. But now I feel like I can really tell if I add a couple of pounds, I can really see it pretty easily, especially with the way my clothes fit. So anyways, I'm just going to be keeping an eye on that. I'm going to be eating my baseline diet. It'll be interesting to see what my baseline diet with the dairy-free. Now my baseline diet is dairy-free. Is a new development as of 6 months ago. I discovered that was going to have to be a long-term thing. And I'm just curious to see what that's going to be like without the holiday indulgences, because I did take a break, from lean days and from trying to lose weight over the holidays, but that was also with the different holiday indulgences and Christmas parties and stuff like that. So I didn't really get a good picture of what my new dairy-free baseline diet will do for me, just if I stay on that exclusively. So I'm kind of using February as my trial run of my baseline diet. And if I just maintain here in the 140s, I will be very, very happy. If I continue to lose, obviously, that would be wonderful as well. My goal weight at this point is to get to 140, which means I have 8.1 pounds left to go. That's just a number that I threw out there. Obviously, my body will dictate where it wants to be, and I will keep track of, how I look and how I feel and all that, and adjust as I go. But that's kind of in my mind. I still have about 8 pounds that I would like to lose. So that's really it. That's my January and that's my February, and I will keep updating you as the month goes along. I hope you guys are all doing good. If you have any specific goals or challenges for yourself in February, let me know. Let me know if you've been doing lean days and how that's working out for you. I'd love to hear that. And I think that's going to be it for me for this Wellness Wednesday. And I think that'll be it from Freddie. We didn't get Cedar and Maple coming to visit this time. I guess Freddie scared him away. They tolerate each other now pretty well, but they're not best friends, Freddie and the brother and sister. So anyways, Freddie, you want to say bye? Say bye. Bye. Hope you guys have a good week, and I'll see you again in another video.